detained without trial. No reforms change. So as we speak right now, we had very good progressive police reforms. What change the police force to police service.
Police service.
Again, kule nde bandu basili nende constitution the old constitution eliza abundu fulani mubonga abundu. We have moved into the new constitution. Again, ali mundu kubera okanaka kola kumu under the old constitution. No mwami kwa rupawo nende basale befeka bakorekeresi. I'm imagining was the old constitution. Abanga likaba kuruka nende the old constitution ande kuli mutabu sana. In fact kwa rupawo I think President Moi was a better president. Kulumanga kuli make about for 24 years. Umwami noli in power for a long time. Bandu bakomanya weakness yo bakuchukia bakusima. That's why they'll say there are those who loved Moi with passion. Then there are those who hated Moi with passion. When I was in leadership and in positions of authority, you can also misuse power. And that's why we have checks and balances. Already rise buto. Akaruka nende katiba ekhare. So the new constitution has been very helpful. Yeah.
No, Wakili. Kulina na jamaa no mnala harebe na ambayo lakini baadaye mweno yuko na kusomeka kama kwa keo baadaye.
Sawa.
Nenya omalizi sana nenyo summarize kama kwa kawa ka Albert kan. Sina no sikira na ba mission sa Homa Bay ise nini se be police position police station yo si abe na koyota.
Yani kulina in the DCI offices across the country. Siyaba nende reason yo kumurusya Homa Bay bamuyile Nairobi tawe. Abele bamuyila some police station yeyo nde busiyaba muyila mu court. There was no problem. Babarevre no chata na babola bali account yo yaba deleted. Who deleted that? So there's a lot of cover up information that is going on. Aya. Namba 2. Kumuyila Nairobi sawa. Nono nandebe baile bamuyila mu court. Lakini humwira msel mala bakhirwe khubolanga na afwile yende analeta utata no humuruzia Homa Bay bamuyile Nairobi. That was one, it is wrong. Why cover that distance? Lakini a reason wakane nyala yaba elizambo ni mkubwa mwenye alikuwa complain. That is why DIG Lagat. It will be difficult for people to accept him in the office when these investigations are ongoing. They will not see that justice being done. Step aside. This is a public office. They can even get another Kalenjin to occupy that office. They can get any other person. Mserikali, an office is never vacant. Newafu mwami. Ganovuza, basa inianga checks never change signatory na munduku ndiye khala mu office na sign. Akabasa in acting capacity. So it's a public office. It's about public confidence. Yani anybody mwami ata etizatu kwa mfano no mkaundinga ya Bungoma. No chief officer, no waziri, no deputy governor, no governor. You must ensure that your actions are in the interest of the people. Yani public trust ne tiba khobsa about you are working against public trust. Namsa yaba nende maana yosi reasons chili cha maana kubukura kijana kwa Homa Bay bamwire Nairobi mara the worst bamwire yeah. Someone must be accountable.
Msema kweli anasema wakili yuko kesi kiti oni Buteo anasema kumbe umetoka kwa waji. Tushatoka huko tutarudi huko kesho. Unajua mambo mengine lazima iendelee. Wabukara Steven anasema haisha wakili sana. Msale wange sana and life. Alafu kulenda jamugu ndiye asabirane na ambayo lakini kana kukoba leo baadaye. Ne wakili. Kwa kama kwa akosikesa kawasa aita sikia mungu bola bintu bili mkoti bandu basina lirima GNC bana bali GNC bali na kama kali lakini nono kubera kama kwa kano haka kuza kwa GNC befu nenyo losi kwa briefly kuma kwa GNC kanono la engira niyo GNC no bala kola bali picketing bali zigiwa demonstration. Is it right or is it kali halali?
Kule nzindwa freedom of expression.
Yes, yeah.
Omanye Kenya ilinga in terms of rights. A constitution yefwe eri progressive. It is borrowed, yani kwatimako kwacha America. Kwabukula rights cha America. Waramu. Kwatima South Africa, bele no China Africa, my South Africa yaba sibala siaba almost simalirize kunyola buhuru kwama kubazungu. Marabango ne katibeli ndai kwama post apartheid constitution. Very progressive. Very progressive. No si enesikira na rola bali Kenya. Elinende ekatiba eli the most progressive. Elimbo, it is among the newest constitution across the world. Kama kusomala wakali mukatiba bele chichindi beleza kuja kwa kabukula mara kwa kenda nenako in the current generation tawe. So for that reason, then the progressive rights and fundamental freedoms chili mukatiba. One is expression. Then the picketing. Yano nyala wacha demonstration and picketing. As long as soho nakabindi bye mundu ta soho holasana anuta no chamukariba na ba Gen Z and millennials. These young people, one, they are frustrated. The government is not keen. Bakali bali Gen Z and bali millennials at university, which a university funding model has been a challenge. The president has had a challenge to fashion a very good funding model for these youngsters. Bando bali university baza asibamile mu backgrounds chili khonende challenges and all that. Mundu ka struggle ka chile mu university akasoma balala they are jobless. TS chibarwa cha TS wabone mundu yenya khasana hakabe kuna celebrate holi okay bandu babili batara baba yeli chibarwa lakini chibarwa baba yelo mundu kana 10 na 20 chichindi sakhoreba holi chachile waye nataye bane mya mundu ngalupa khwalupa ano bali mwana ino fulani semumanyire kwamwele barwa ne babandu bubandi omuzazi kakusiye kumukunda omwana ali munju omwana naja ku street umbola sindu sina ne bana bano sibona ganga binduta lakini challenge ilimbo boli bali ku street nakunyola abantu bandi bozi bali frustrated bakamanyire tofauti elivwa nende bula mutawe niyo bola zendi yana no kupolisa sisawa ne survive sawa umundu yo yanyala akhola siyosiyos. So it's a challenge because demonstration chaba infiltrated agala izinda salonandi akhabana khokhola demonstrations sikila ngumbuka demonstration last year cha last year ata Bungoma eneno some leaders almost accused some of us. I was actually accused directly by very senior leaders in Bungoma. But I was behind the Gen Z demonstrations in Bungoma. I was not, but most of my friends, I was in touch with them. Ata balala na bagaida ngana ndoze. Ana nazo kwacha beyond it. Ano you go to this level lakini ana nazo bas kare bali ano they are coming and all that. Ngumbuka ata nacha esiki na bakhola chi demonstration nebusiye ebe wasi ya 25th naba Bungoma nani natoka denja Nairobi. I stopped some of the guys who are demonstrating here. I told them there is a police officer who is going to shoot some of you. And true, within 1 hour one of the police officers had shot one of the boys here. Kama ebu muleta khwasi last year. No, as a person, as a human rights defender, as an advocate of the High Court, as a person who is informed, and as a leader in this county and in this nation, it is good to offer guidance where you are required to. Not only and only, for we have done that. So Gen Z, even as we demonstrate, but there are limits. Don't put yourself to extreme cases. Lakini government yosi make mistakes. You can imagine this is June. Omanye ata bandu bebili mbadi John mbadi. Abele khasoma a budget. Budget making process eli cycle take a 1 year. So you can imagine imbo National Treasury ya invest the entire 1 year. Omanya yani umwami budget making process ngakhurere chinga kuangazie national budget making process killness nenyesa bebandu babungoma nende in other devolved governments bozinya kana bakhosi babe nende ichimo ni chili chinjoki sana omanye budget ye county sina silimo esilimo kwa mfano wakana nefunga nende no lubeka lwe budget omwami basomele budget likolowa nenyesa bebandu befwe buno chambudget mwomo chekana oli mu constituency fulani a government ya allocate like silingi chinga chichi cha mu constituency We cannot celebrate Imbo. We are having a budget of 4-point-something trillion. No. That's a national budget. What is it? Interest share region omwami. Interest share region chiwa reflected in budget. The other day President Kachil Homa Bay. Even the President Kaveri Libya holiday. The Hanabi Romang President never near one as Emma to a combat in Homa Bay. I think Homa Bay has really benefited. Bruto has invested heavily. The investment in Homa Bay, Jongan Chituma investment in Western province chose and the national government. What are you telling people in Bungoma? What are you telling people in Western? Nenye sabembo viongozi befwe no only member of parliament, you have to be very keen in terms of budget making process. What is it that is there in this budget for your people at the constituency level? We cannot say that we are employment and we are not benefiting. So you know government they haven't benefiting more. Again is zenga gamana sheria senda bora nandi bali banonondalo maana Bungoma benefit hutuma chimbeka chindita. Lakini ni rombo chimbeka chindi chibenefita hutuma Bungoma. Mara se ile reason kirambo Bungoma ka benefita na mwe Western ka benefita nga chisehemu chichindita. Why? Final umwami. Kwa nene debate ya Nzoya.
Yes. Kama kwa Kenzoya.
Onele kama kwa Nzoya, kama kwa Miazi. Sai chino in Bungoma and in Western. Se recommend any cottage industry near Boroli for the last 10 years. This county. Either the county government of Bungoma or even the last 2 years. Bungoma county nyala ya khala ya Boroli. Omanyomami, every government should be able to account to the people. National government yenye kaya boleli kwa create employment to this extent. Yes. We come back to all the units just and the right statistics. Ili kubenende right statistics yoko employ omwami paka kubenende cottage industries. Even the very industries that we have, maybe the only one, it is now not in our hands. It is not in the hands of the county government. It is not in the hands of the national government. It is in the hands of a private sector player. Rai kabukla pen paper. There is very little to write about it. Rai has now taken over Nzoya. We cannot be very sure. Rai is already taking charge of Butali. That's the Rai family. Now, the sugar belt, yes, the sugar sector, our children and the one family. We might even celebrate now and say it is for good reforms. Lakini umekabali wewe ngene bisa family yo ni take charge. Akabano rerengan angaki nini price yetane. Wakasi wenye wapungusia. There is no competition. Competition. No, those who are saying privatization was very good. For me, SND opposed to privatization. but the question is, what is the best outcome? In my view, this was hurriedly done. One, as an advocate, Omami, there was limited public participation. The process of leasing Nzoya sugar was shredded in a lot of secrecy. It's just 1 or 2, 3 leaders who are aware of that. But by the end of the day, Umami, it is the families, it is the farmer. It was not even about who protect Omulimi. It was about